Hey YouTube, my name's Brian, aka The Boss, or aka Brian like it says there. This year I bought myself my first boat, not knowing how to sail, a 1985 Catalina 30 tall rig named Artemis. Join me while I meticulously restore this boat along with my family. Once she's done, we're going to go ahead and have some amazing adventures in the New York area, and then further down south eventually, once I learn how to sail. Anyway, I hope you enjoy all the restoration videos, and like I said in spring, join us for a bunch of sailing.
What's up, YouTube? Alright, I'm here with the Tegan and the Ryan, and we just received another paddleboard. We've been using like a really old one last year and a friend's, and now we got another one because kids are always fighting over them. So should be a lot of fun this year, but let's go ahead and unbox the 2021 Body Glove Performer 11. Yeah. First things first. So the Performer comes in this bag. Mind you, this one came from the boat show. It's from Paddler's Outlet. Everything is here with it. This one is basically a giant rucksack. It's a backpack. A couple of nice straps. It's got a belly belt. Pretty cool, I guess, if you're going to hike to a lake and whatnot. It'd be pretty cool. So I don't know what's inside. We're gonna go ahead and figure it out. All right, so let's open her up. Again, the bag is nice. Not mad at that. What do we have? Okay. All right, so once the bag's open, there's a couple of straps here. I'll undo that. And it looks like, ooh, first things first, we get our little phone pouch, little waterproof pouch. We'll put that to the side. And then the board fits in here rather nice. So this comes out. And before we go any further, let's look what else is in the bag. So right off the bat, it looks like we have our paddle. That's in here. Smells pretty nice. What do you think, Tegan? All right. Repair kit, yay! Our leash. Right off the bat, it feels pretty good. It's branded. That's good. And our pump. So we got the hose and then the pump. And it's a 2-stage. All right, so we have 1 and 2. Right now it's set to 2. So that means every stroke it's going to be going ahead and putting it there. Let me get this laid out and we can pump it up. All right, so first we want to roll it out. And she is 11 feet long, so make sure you have enough space. I'm lucky enough to have this in the basement right now where it's not 3 degrees. Let's see here. These are the fins. They're permanently affixed and apparently aren't an issue. So that's going to fold. I guess that could be an issue. I guess you got to remember that this piece will always fold over the other two. Single fin into the two. And this is our inflating port, carrying handle. All right, let me get it inflated real quick. So to fill it up, just turn that little valve, pull it off. This one actually still had a little bit of air in it. And then gonna figure out which end goes in. To me, that looks like the correct end. And it just twists on. It's nice and connected. The other piece will connect to the pump, but I'm only one-handed, so give me 1 second. There is some stuff attached, which we have to get rid of. Just basically the labels. I don't want that to affect anything, so we'll just cut that off. Good. Throw it to the side. All right, so this just screws on. Got 3 twists. Now I'm going to put this to stage 2 and we'll begin to inflate. All right, best done with a beer, or this happens to be a cider, but I have it on stage 2 and we're just going to go ahead and inflate it. It should only take about 5 minutes when I'm told. What am I doing? Hold on 1 second.
It's not blowing up.
Mm-hmm. It's blowing up. I can watch it happen. All right. So once you're done, again, the gauge will read right around 15. We brought to 14. Take that apart, and you're gonna go ahead and put cap back in. Now, again, we have 3 fins. We're not gonna be standing on it inside, but just because I bought this as an open box, we're gonna leave it inflated for the evening. And this is your handle. Super light. This is nothing. This weighs, I don't know, maybe 8 pounds. Let's look at some of the features, shall we? So again, this thing's 11 feet long. Look at the size difference. Yowzas. She's big. I'm excited. All right, so once you're done, and your daughter's done being mad, you go ahead and just take this, throw it back in the bag. I'm gonna go ahead and put the pump back in. Again, this lies flat, and the best I can figure. And we'll leave that like that. Cap is back in, and we're gonna leave this board inflated overnight just to make sure there's no issues with it. But some of the cool features of the Performer 11, especially this particular year, is if you look right here, we have this little cooler with a little snowflake or an X, and these 2 D-rings. I call them D-rings, I'm a skydiver, whatever, but these rings. So you can actually put a cooler right here and strap it on. Coming forward, we have our little cargo netting, and one really cool feature is it's adjustable. Right, we can tighten it or we can loosen it, so we can put whatever we want here. There's the carbon fiber. Right here we can put our GoPro. It's got a little picture. I don't think it really needs the picture, but hey, whatever. We can put our GoPro here, and then we can put our tow rope. So if you want to surf this behind a boat, no problem. So this is for the tow rope. Again, camera, our cargo netting. Maybe we put, I don't know, something fun in there. We have our handle. And one cool thing is this really doesn't weigh anything. I can pick it up. I'm not even trying. No issues. Weighs nothing. Matter of fact, we could probably have one of the kids hold it in a second. And then we have our inflation area, and our leash will connect here. All right, so we got our leash. Super simple to put this on. Take the back end, put it through the ring. Take the front end, squish it down. Squishies. Pull it through. Like a giggity giggity goo. And then all the way through that. Zing, zang, zoom. Boom. Leash is now connected, right? So this can go on your leg. It's pretty cushioned. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually quite happy with it, so that's cool. And then you put your phone in here, since you want to bring your phone with you everywhere. And again, we have the repair kit. What's inside the repair kit is a dingle hopper. Ariel told me all about these back in the day. A spare gasket. Kids that don't stop laughing. What else do we have here? And some PVC adhesive patches. So that's cool. I would definitely keep a knife in here, just because how are you going to cut those patches? You don't want to waste the whole thing. But my dingle hopper is probably my favorite piece. I don't know where you'd keep this, probably in your backpack, but it's waterproof, so that's pretty dope. Mix a martini, I don't know, whatever you want to do. But these are the pieces. Very good. All right, so the paddle. Pretty nice paddle. It goes with the wood theme again. Little body glove thing on there. It's not circular, it's actually oval. So your secondary pole will go right into the first piece. Oops, I just did that wrong. It's got a set pin, obviously. Boom, that's done. Already it's pretty long. And then our third piece, if you look, has all these different adjustments on it, depending on the height of the person using it. Again, this piece is just there's a latch. Sorry, there's a latch right here. You just push it up and down, and then you can figure out the height to which you want to row. So say for her, should be on the shortest setting, making it super low. And then for somebody like me, you bring it all the way up, not all the way, but right there, and you have the longest setting. So that's pretty cool. And on top of it, it's got a nice feel with this oval shape. It's pretty good. That's actually too long for me because I am not that big, and I prefer shorter, more powerful strokes. You want to get the paddle? So I like this paddle. Pretty cool. And then on top of it, it fits on the holder. So you can undo this little handle. Let's say you're going to leave it up for the weekend. Put this in here. And boom. Now you're carrying it with your paddle. I don't know if you can see that. And it just stores it for you. So that's definitely pretty cool. I'd probably bring it back a little further and shove the front under the netting to make it a little more secure. I like this. Pretty cool. Again, we've been using a friend's, and we had another body glove. Kids are always fighting over it. This year we have this one, and maybe we'll add some other fun paddle boards to the mix this year. Who knows? But definitely dig it. And the graphics are pretty damn cool with the mountain. Got mountains up here. Again, this is triple walled on the sides, and yeah, I mean they're pretty bulletproof. I also like how the nose comes up, right? So you're not going to be digging into waves. You can actually make it over them. It's not flat. And again, being on a sailboat, especially a 30-footer, and having the ability to deflate this, roll it up into itself, put it back into that bag, and not have to worry about it all day or until we want to use it is key. Now I do want to find out if I can actually attach this hose to my physical compressor. I have a little Ryobi inflator, which would make things a lot easier, especially when I'm drinking on the boat and I don't feel like sitting there pumping. But really, that wasn't that bad. Out of breath for like 6 minutes. Blame that on the vapes. But yeah, pretty cool. If you have any more questions, comments, or concerns, please hit me up. And again, thank you for watching this, and please like and subscribe. Hammer those buttons. It really helps out the algorithm and really helps the channel. So if you want to see this beard get bigger and me smile more, just hammer that like and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. Cheers. Project Artemis out. So we inflated this last night. I just wanted to leave it inflated. Again, this was an open box purchase, so I just wanted to make sure that it held all of the pressure. So right now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach the pump and just make sure that she's still at the 15 psi, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it away. And yeah, I think it was a cool purchase. I don't know, we'll see. I tell you how it rides, but I'm sure it rides just like every other performer out there. And it's freezing cold out, so it's not going to happen right now. But we'll see in the spring. All right, so I just connected the pump. It's still holding pressure, exactly where it was. I will say this, when I first connected it, it said it had 0. I gave it 1 pump and it shot right back up. So pretty happy about that. And everything looks good. All right, we're just gonna hold it down. And bazam. Once that valve is pressed down, again right here, you just push it all the way in, you're good to go. One of the older ones, you were able just to connect this, and that worked. But I like the fact now that maybe I actually had a broken one, who knows, but I like that. All you have to do is just basically push it in and it's good to go. So now we're gonna roll it up. All right, so again, we're just gonna go ahead and roll. You can hear the air coming out the back.
guys are interested in one of these, the company is called Paddler's Outlet. And this particular model, because it's technically open box, I don't know if it was a demo or what, they don't tell you, was $250, where this thing retails for $700 basically everywhere else. So if you're interested in one of these, you can go check them out. I'll put the link in the description here. So now that I rolled it all out, I'm going to put it upside down. And we're going to try to roll it back up the exact same way. So I'm going to leave this attached, but remember, that's how that was, right? The fins fold into each other. This is a Kevlar bar. I'm not going to push too hard, but now that's just rolling. And now back into the bag. Slap it. Alright. So we do have this one strap that needs to go all the way around it. So I just got the bottom in. I'm just going to take the strap, bring it down so I got my dirty floor. Okay. Now loosen. Of course that's stuck. Clip it. And just to hold it shape. It was there. And now, fitting her in. I've seen some of these where it's impossible to get it back in the bag. And it's one thing I like about Performer, because it fits with no issues. So there you have it. Performer 11, paddling outlet. Again, I'll put the link. It's used, so if you can see this one's a little bit dirty, but like that matters with my my floor. Everything's in it, same warranty, $250. Boat show price. I'll put the link. I checked their store, they have a ton of stuff. Cool guys, again, please like and subscribe. Talk to you soon.